Kael'thas Sinstrider is an 8-mana legendary that says the third minion you play each turn costs 0. So generally, the most effective way to use this card is you play Kael'thas and a minion that already costs 0, and then we can play a giant minion like Neptulon for 0 as well. And the new set gave Death Knight a really powerful minion that kind of costs 0 mana, Harrowing Ox, a 7-mana 7/7 taunt that says if you've excavated twice this game, your next card costs 7 less. So for 8 mana, we can play Ox into Kael'thas, and then any minion for 0 mana. 8 mana for this combo is still a little bit expensive, but that's where Cattle Rustler comes in. It's a 5-mana minion that draws a beast from our deck and makes it cost 3 less. So with this discount, as early as turn 5, we can go Ox Kael'thas plus 10 drop. And surprisingly, this deck has actually worked really well for me. I'm 12-6 with it, which is a 67% win rate.
I will show no mercy. You will know pain.
1-2. Who doesn't love a good 1-2 curve? And a 3? Holy moly. Where's a Cattle Rustler when I need one?
I see you brought guests.
The last one was Renathal and I think Reno, based on the cards they were playing. We'll see if this one's also Reno. Oh my god, it's Cattle Rustler. How could I possibly lose? Well, I guess if I don't draw something to cheat out with Harrowing Ox, then I could lose. You know, this card actually works with Kael'thas, right? It gives me a 0-cost card to activate it. But hopefully it won't come to that. Reno offline. Primus. Alright, so I can just play... Yeah, I can just play Ox Primus next turn, so that's sick. Turn 5 Prime. Not a Reno deck, by the way. Oh my gosh. Greatest turn 5 ever? These are all kind of mediocre. I mean, Dark Transformation works with my hero power. Maybe that's okay.
You will be torn apart.
Unfortunately, Warrior sometimes has Brawl, but looks like they don't have it here. Maybe a Sanitize? It only does 4 damage, though. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta know when to quit.
The Lich King versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
All will serve me in death.
Give me another cheap Excavator. Oh my god, this hand is insane. If I can simply find another Kobold Miner or Reap What You Sow. That's 3 draws. And I have 3 chances to find them for maximum efficiency. Oh my god, we're gaming. We're gaming. Not sure what this opponent's deck is, though. No Renathal. Pouch of Coins. Pouch of Coins. So I could cast this, and then I could refresh, and then I could pouch. I think I can play a Cattle Rustler. No, I could always play a Cattle Rustler next turn. Can I Cattle Rustler this turn? No. This puts me to 0. This puts me to 2, 1, 4. The pouch of coins just doesn't do anything. But I can now play a canary whenever I want. These two cards combined are only 3 mana. And I wouldn't be able to really do much with the Ox this turn anyway. But next turn it looks like I can play Primus. Sure. I'm definitely playing Primus, I guess, for dudes here.
My past cannot shake me.
Symbol of death.
These are all terrible, but there is a world where I can play Chained Guardian because of Kael'thas, I guess. Man, these cards are real bad. Could Canary that, but simply no reason to. That's arguably not even good, since Primus can attack now. But I guess if they killed both of the Reborn minions, it's probably worth. Fenley? No. I think I'll play Cattle Wrestler. Oh, I can play Ox, huh? Alright, still one turn underneath Whirlpool. I mean, that game was the dream, right? It doesn't get much better than that.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. There can only be one true king.
Up against a Death Knight. Let's just try to find some Excavates. Alright, a couple Excavates. Burrow Buster's a bit slow, but still nice to have.
I see you brought guests.
Okay. Got the Miner and the Crew. So show me the Cattle Wrestler.
Here for the tour.
Death Knight can asphyxiate Jailer, so probably don't want to go too hard on it. Kael'thas. Show me a frickin' Cattle Wrestler. Yucky.
Who here can smell Zinjari? Anybody?
Alright, there's a raw Ox. So I can go like turn 8 Ox, Kael'thas, Jailer if I want. It's a bit slow. Buff this so it doesn't just get hero powered.
The loss will be mourned and
There's Cattle Rustler. Still gives me Kael'thas a turn early, so I'll take it. Unfortunately, opponent does still have coin, so they can Soul Stealer in response to my Ox turn. So even if I picked up like a Thaddeus or something, I probably wouldn't be able to go all in. This might just not even be a Kael'thas turn. I guess it's fine.
My past cannot shake me forever.
Okay, well if I hadn't filled my board, I was going to play 2 Tentacles and then probably Hell Yeah, I guess. But they filled my board. They did end up spending the coin, so Soul Stealer is off the table here.
Pick me! Pick me!
Can you feel the gift of the sun? I have little time.
That feels good!
Sure, why not? Excellent. Alright, let's play Hell Yeah.
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
So I can shoot this. It gives me a rat. Rat lets me play Yogg. Not super interested in playing Yogg, to be honest. Let's cast a 4-cost spell. Oh. Okay.
The battle!
Okay, well, I'm gonna Yogg their Yogg.
Madness will consume you!
Pretty bad Yogg. That part of it, at least. Yogg their Yogg. Gonna make tentacles. See if I can just spend some mana on this. No. Why does this have a downside?
I cannot reach that.
Is this card better than a tentacle?
Your soul is mine.
I think a tentacle's probably better than 2 charges of this weapon, right? No, not Brawl. That's not good. Oh, and look who won. Black Rock and Roll? Okay. I mean, that's not going to win the game on its own, but it's pretty strong. This does kill, right? It's for 16. This is the biggest Neptulon I've ever seen. Skeleton Crew for a rare. Let's see what we can tentacle. Not bad. Unfortunate. Oh, it did summon something. Why was it so delayed? No, I wouldn't have played that. Oh, I mean, it's my fault because I should have been able to read, but that's fucked up. Wow, that was a disaster. Why was it so delayed, though?
The citadel stands strong.
Oh my god, this is so big. Holy shit, this card is good with Black Rock and Roll. Wow, that just looks silly. I mean, I guess I'm gonna play it here.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Shall know my cruelty firsthand.
I mean, I guess I can put damage on this. Maybe I shouldn't have canaried the big taunt. Should have just ran this into it. Well, if they play a Soul Stealer, or it's probably a Reno deck, or an Asphyxiate, then that means they won't have it for Jailer, which is like maybe kind of playable. Probably can't play Jailer while I still have Primus in deck at least. They do not have enough corpses to clear my board here. Or they could have a Death Strike, I guess. Oh, they can't kill it. I don't know if I can kill that thing, though. I can! Let's go, Oreska. No, let me attack for 26!
The Lich King versus Arthas.
You will know endless torment. A great destiny awaits you.
What a hand. I think I can only keep Kael'thas of the big stuff, though. Alright, 2 Excavates. Show me the Cattle Rustler. It also works if either of these give me a 0 mana minion, which is certainly possible. Cattle Rustler. I am allowed to use coin here.
The citadel stands strong.
Jailer against Plague Death Knight. That might just be playable. They could always discover an Asphyxiate or something, but I don't think they hard run anything that would deal with Jailer. Jailer counters that. Yeah, I think they have to discover the solution as long as I don't play into Reska. Although I guess they can shoot their own Reska. That's a possibility. I found Cattle Rustler, so I don't need to keep a 0-mana minion for Kael'thas. Sometimes Cattle Rustler hits Thunderbringer instead, but that's also fine. Alright, well they've played both down with the ships. Makes it quite a bit harder to kill Reska. That is totally fine. And I did find a Horn of Winter to go with Kael'thas, so I can still play one of the big minions that turn. As long as I don't somehow play Kobold Miner, Astalor, and Trog before then. I think I am... I really do want to play Trog Horn here. I think I will. Alright, well, Kael'thas just keeps getting worse, but that's okay. Actually, I guess Skeleton Crew often gives me something for Kael'thas. I would like this horse to die soon, since I only have one elemental left. I very, very much want to play Skeleton Crew here. I mean, I can just play both Excavates and a Rat. What does Rat do? I guess it summons Cattle Rustler at this point, right? So that's not great. But I can hold the Rat. Beautiful. Oh, that's a yoink. Might be able to yoink it back with Reska, though. Do I have lethal? If it's just, I guess crop rotation, Reska. I think I'm 2 off. I don't need a board slot. I'm just going to play Astalor. Alright, so they're at like 3 or something. And then I have an Astalor in hand. And I can also play Azurite Rat to 50-50, either Ragnaros or Thunderbringer, which is a big 50-50. But even Thunderbringer, it still hits the other Ox, which is like, okay. They seem real dead here. Okay. They found lethal.